Kyle Larson made headlines by winning his third Chili Bowl title. This victory was significant because it tied him with Christopher Bell, another accomplished driver, and placed him in elite company with some of the sport's greatest champions. Let's look at how the event went and why Larson's performance was so important.
Ryan Blaney has won his way into the championship.
A great day for Kyle Larson.
Seventh career win in his 100th.
Joey Logano takes the checkered flag.
Hell yeah, boys!
At the center of all the excitement was Kyle Larson, a driver known for his unmatched talent on the track. Larson claimed his third Golden Driller trophy, a prize that every driver dreams of winning. This victory added to his two previous shootout drillers, making it a special moment in his career. Larson's journey to victory began on Monday night when he won the preliminary feature race. This win secured him a place in the Polo Shuffle, a unique event that determines starting positions for the main race. In the Pole Shuffle, drivers race head-to-head to earn their spots. Larson's fortune shone brightly when he drew the number 1 pill, which meant he would start on the front row. This was a big advantage, and Larson admitted he felt lucky after the draw. As the Pole Shuffle progressed, Larson faced Landon Brooks in the final round. Larson's skill helped him win, and he secured the pole position for the main event. Meanwhile, one of his biggest rivals, Tyson Pursley, ran into trouble when his car ran out of gas during the Pole Shuffle. This setback forced Pursley to stand in third place instead of challenging Larson for the top spot. When the main race began on Saturday night, Larson quickly took control. Starting from the pole, he led the race with precision and confidence. But the 40 laps ahead of him were filled with challenges that would test even the best driver. One of the most dramatic moments happened when there were 17 laps left. As Larson drove through lap traffic, Jacob Denny and Brenham Crouch collided, creating chaos on the track. Larson had very little time to react and made a quick decision to drive over Crouch's front wheel, and he later said that Crouch was stopped sideways, leaving him with no other choice. Miraculously, Larson's car stayed in the race and he held on to his lead. Another heart-stopping moment came with just 4 laps remaining. Larson made a mistake coming out of turn 4 and his car climbed up the wall. For a moment, it looked like his race was over. The right rear tire roared along the top of the wall, and Larson thought he was going to flip, but instead his car came back down, but it knocked down a sponsor banner in the process. The incident caused a caution flag, and some people wondered if Larson should be penalized. Race officials decided not to punish him because part of the banner was already on the track before his car hit it. And similar incidents earlier in the week had not resulted in penalties, so they let the race continue. Fellow racer Logan Savick supported this decision and said the banners were placed in risky spots. Despite the challenges, Larson managed to lead every lap of the 40-lap race. His closest rival, Jason Pursley, put up a strong fight but could not overtake him. The track conditions added to the difficulty as the dirt surface at the Tulsa Expo Raceway is known for being tough to handle. Larson crossed the finish line first, earning his third Golden Driller trophy and cementing his place as one of the greatest drivers in the sport. He later said this win was special because of how challenging the track was. The 2025 Chili Bowl Nationals will always be remembered as a thrilling and action-packed event. For Kyle Larson, it was a night of triumph and a moment that highlighted his incredible talent. For fans, it was a race full of excitement and drama, proving once again why the Chili Bowl is one of the most beloved events in motorsports. The track this year presented unique challenges for the drivers. A cushion was built right up against the wall, which suited Larson's driving style perfectly. Larson is known for using the high line, a technique where drivers race closer to the wall to gain more speed and stability. Despite the challenges, Larson managed to navigate the track skillfully, proving once again why he is one of the best in the sport. One of the biggest changes to this year's event was the reduction of the A-main race from 55 laps to 40 laps. This decision sparked debate among fans and drivers. Some, like Shane Golobic, who finished third, supported the change, saying it created more exciting racing. Others felt the longer format should return in the future. Regardless of the number of laps, the race was intense, and Larson showed his resilience by handling the tricky conditions and staying focused until the very end. Several NASCAR stars participated in the event, adding even more excitement. Christopher Bell, a 3-time Chili Bowl champion, finished 10th after starting in the B-main. Kyle Busch, making his Chili Bowl debut, advanced to the E-main, while Ty Gibbs, another rookie, won the G-main before being eliminated in the F-main. The presence of such high-profile drivers highlighted the prestige of the Chili Bowl and the level of competition it attracts each year. Larson credited his crew chief, Paul Silva, for helping him secure the victory. He mentioned that the car wasn't performing well on Monday, but Silva worked hard to make the necessary adjustments. Larson also reflected on how his past experiences at the Chili Bowl had shaped him as a driver. He said each victory felt different. His first win was a mental hurdle, the second was a strategic battle, and this year's win was special because of the challenging track and shorter race format. His ability to adapt and perform under pressure was evident throughout the event. There was also some controversy surrounding Larson's win, and during the race, he caused a caution, which some believed should have resulted in a penalty. However, no penalty was given and Larson went on to win the race. This incident reignited debates about luck versus skill in racing. Before the race even started, Larson's luck was on his side. He had drawn the number 1 pole during the pole shuffle on Friday night, and this gave him the last chance to hit the track during the time trial program that determined the starting positions for the main event. Larson's draw for the number 1 spot was critical. It meant that no matter what, he would start no worse than second place for the main event. This was important because in a race like the Chili Bowl, starting at the front gives a huge advantage. Larson knew this and felt confident that his chances of winning were high with such a good starting position. On Saturday night, when the race began, Larson quickly took control. From the moment the green flag waved, Larson showed his mastery of the track. He smoothly navigated the high-banked turns, ripping around the temporary track with precision. It was clear that Larson had come prepared, and the track was tricky, with the dirt surface changing constantly, making it hard to make a lap by yourself. But Larson made it look easy. He led the race, showing why he's one of the best in the business. But things quickly became complicated because with 17 laps to go, Larson found himself caught in the middle of a crash between 2 other drivers, Jacob Denny and Brenham Crouch. The 2 cars made contact right in front of Larson, and with no way to avoid them, Larson had to drive over the front wheels of Crouch's car. Larson's car briefly stalled in midair before landing back on the ground, and in that moment, Larson hoped his car would refire, and fortunately, it did. The car continued without losing the lead, and Larson managed to hold on to first place. It was a moment of good luck that allowed him to stay in the race, but Larson also showed incredible composure, handling the situation without panicking. Despite the setback, Larson was still in control, but the drama wasn't over yet. With only 4 laps left in the race, Larson made another mistake. As he came out of turn 4, his car caught the edge of the track and climbed up the outside wall. Larson's car slammed into the wall before coming back down onto the track, and its nose pointed toward the infield. At that moment, Larson feared he might flip, just as he did the previous year, but fortune was on his side again. A banner on the front stretch wall had been dislodged during the crash and was sitting on the racing surface. This led to a caution flag, which slowed the race down and allowed Larson to regain his composure. Dyson Pursley, one of the top drivers in the race, was hot on Larson's tail. But Larson wasn't about to let the victory slip away, and so with his experience in the Chili Bowl, Larson was able to keep his cool. He used every bit of his knowledge to make the right moves and hold off Pursley during the restarts. And now that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell while you're down there.